Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's your girl, got a little Danny here. And in today's video, I'm going to be addressing the that girl viral trend. Yes. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about this now. So as you know, a lot of things were addressed in that video. But I don't feel like a lot of things in that video was actually realistic. There are things that's addressed in the video, and of course there's many different versions of it, but I feel like the premise of it all was pretty much like the same. And so as for certain qualities or things that they pointed out, to me I feel like it was more on the aesthetic of everything and not really addressing what I feel like is the most important thing, where you would be considered or qualified if you want to say you're that girl, in which I'm definitely going to address, so stay tuned. Let's get into some of the things that I feel like are definitely important when it comes to improving or making yourself better. And so first thing, was addressed of course, planning things out, having a schedule if you can. Of course, side note. One thing is, don't put extra pressure on yourself. That's unnecessary. Implement certain things that works for you. Only you know your actual schedule. Only you know your life. So it's always good to, once again, to add certain things that's going to improve your life or make your life easier. But don't fall into the pressure you feel like, oh, well, I'm not that girl if I don't follow X, Y, Z. Everybody's life is different. That might not work for you. So I just wanted to add that in there. So back to it. So one thing, starting with it, of course, having some form of meditation, prayer, whichever one works for you, is always a good thing. And my suggestion, working out, of course, is always a good thing. Do you necessarily have to go to the gym? You don't have to go to the gym. You can do some form of workout at home. 30 minutes, running, jogging, jumping jacks. If you have weights at home, lifting weights, it could be 30 minutes. It don't have to be a full out hour-long gym routine. If that doesn't work for you, it's okay. It's not a big deal. As far as, improving your wardrobe, it's always good to, do that. But once again, those are things where I'm pretty sure, us as women, we like to shop. So we have a lot of things in our closet. It's just about getting creative with what you might already have. You don't have to go out and purchase a full, a whole new wardrobe because you're trying to have this certain aesthetic. It's just about being practical and realistic about the thing and applying what actually fits for you. Not to overexert yourself for something that's that's not feasible for you at the moment or at the time. Just keeping things in perspective, I feel, But so back to it. And, I think it was like wardrobe, of course, the maintenance of yourself. That's always a plus, hair, nails, lashes, all those type of things. But a lot of those things, again, do you have to go out and get pay $200 for some nails? If you can, by all means, do you, boo-boo. But that is not a must for you to be considered what they say, that girl. You could get something simple. Like, as for me, I don't like all the fancy nail art and all that. I keep it simple. Just give me, I pick a color and that's it. That's all. That works for me. Pedicures and all that. That's always good to do. It feels good. Pamper yourself. If you can do it, do it. But you can do it at home too. So it's just about knowing your situation at the moment and just applying that. But you don't want to feel like, oh, you're not that girl just because, you know, you don't have XYZ what you see. Because we don't want to compare. You know, if you're that girl, you're not comparing yourself. Because you are, you know, that girl regardless, you know, in my opinion. But hey, back to it. So of course, you know, nails done, looking good. When you look good, you feel good. And of course, if you're working out, doing some form of workout, then that adds to your feeling good and that adds to your confidence. So that's always a good thing to me. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. And so, and another thing that I saw they mention about journaling, you know, getting your thoughts out, writing it down. That is definitely, I feel like, always a good thing. Now, do you have to have like a schedule or have an iPad and all this stuff? No, no. You can get, you know, a simple notepad and jot it down. We all have phones. Phones these days come with notepads. You can speak into it, which is even faster, especially if you're a mom and you're on the go. You know, pull that thing up, speak into it, say what you need to say, get whatever it is thought you might have off your mind. You know, so that takes care of that. You know, you just kind of gotta, again, apply it to how it works best for your life. We don't want to have the pressure of comparing or feeling like, oh, if we don't do it this certain way, then you're not considered that girl. We don't want to do that, you know. Some of the things that I noticed that was not mentioned during a lot of the videos, which I would have to say would really qualify you as that girl. But let me say that woman, because I know most of my viewers are over the age of 18, 21. I'm definitely over the age of 18, 21 years old. So we're going to just say that woman. And from what I feel like, it's more so of, or the good thing is self-improvement. So when I say self-improvement, the things that are not necessarily physical, you know, the inner things, personal development, the things that you're taking time out to self-reflect. You're taking time out to say, for instance, if of course we all been through certain things through our lives. And so if you're taking time out to recognize that and actually heal, you know, and those things of course are a process to go through. But if you're taking time out to actually do those things, then I feel like those things are more beneficial than a lot of the physical things. Because you gotta understand, like, when you take time out to work on your inner being, it shows on the outwardly. So say for instance, you can be a beautiful girl and have all the aesthetics or all the things that they say, you know, and the whole, that girl, the fancy cars, all the money and everything, but your attitude and your insides could be so crappy, so sucky. You know, it's like, don't nobody really want to deal with you for real. And it's like, if people are dealing with you, they're dealing with you because of those things, which to me is, I'll pass. Because I wouldn't want people to just deal with me just because of, you know, what they can get. And of course, I know somebody, y'all might say, well, a lot of people do what they do. But at the end of the day, you do have people out there that vibe with you if you are, you know, if they feel this certain sense of genuineness, you know, and they feel as though that you are a cool, you know, good person, you know. And so I feel like that's more so of what I would consider that woman qualities than anything else. Because it's like, how are you, you know, how do you act around people? How are you treating people when, you know, when it's just you and them? Or how is people perceiving you? You know, when you are in a room or maybe at an event, shall I say, and, you know, you walk in and you're mingling and stuff. Are people, you know, trying to come up to you? you know, and what are some of the things that people might say? You know, have you ever gotten somebody, you know, are you warm? Are you inviting? You know, are you pretty friendly, or are you just kind of like, eh, you know, kind of standoffish and not really wanting to intermingle or get to know other people? You know, I feel like those things are very important. Because at the end of the day, you guys, you know, I just feel like we need each other. And I know this might sound cliche, it might sound crazy, but it is so true. Like, if you sit back and think about it, it's like whatever it is you are trying to accomplish, whatever it is you are trying to do, you're not going to be able to do it all by yourself. And so with that, you're gonna need others, you know? And so it's very important, I feel like, you know, that we actually, or you take the time out to work on those things. You know, if you notice certain things, you know, or issues for you, or maybe it's something that you might have been through that you still, you know, are harboring or holding in, that's something that you need to, you know, self-reflect, do that work, and, you know, just build yourself to become a better person or work through that, you know? And so I feel like that's, to me, would be the main thing that would genuinely classify you to be that woman. So you guys, let me know what you think. I'm still gonna do the fashion videos, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing more talking videos. We're gonna test this out and see how it goes. You guys, let me know if you like them. Let me know some topics too. I know that this whole that girl, it kind of died down now, I think, but I don't like to address things when it's like all on trend and stuff like that. So I kind of wait till it die down, and then I kind of, you know, want to address it and add my opinion to it or my thoughts to it. But at the end of the day, you know, do what's best for you. Make sure it works for you in your life, and don't hold the pressure of trying to compare yourself to anybody else, because at the end of the day, you are uniquely you and you are wonderfully made. And with that, I would have to say too, you are that woman. So once again, I'm out. Thank you guys so very much for your comments, your likes, your subscriptions, and all that. And see you on the next video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all see my drink over there? Have a good one, y'all. I'm out.